Good day. Hello students, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So don't forget to subscribe MathTikTok.ph. Thank you so much.
Hello students, happy learning. So with that, our objectives of the lesson: first, define the laws of exponents for multiplication and division. Second, apply the laws of exponents in simplifying exponential expressions. So ito po yung kailangan natin matutunan or ma-master this week. So with that, so meron tayong parts dito sa exponent, no? Okay, so we have to define first, no, bakit nga ba kailangan natin matutunan ang law of exponent? So because the law of exponents is used to simplify the multiplication and division operations and help to solve the problem easily. Okay. Kaya nga bago tayo mag-proceed sa next week, no, kailangan natin malaman kung paano i-apply ang law of exponent na to. So with that, meron tayong x raised to m. So we have to know that the x here is your base. Pag sinabing base is defined as a number or letter which is multiplied by itself. And yung m naman natin dyan ay yung exponent, is a number or letter written above and to the right of a mathematical expression called the base. So yung base dito, it indicates the base is to be raised on a certain power. Ibig sabihin yan, yung nakalagay po dyan na exponent ang nagsasaad kung ilang beses mo multiply yung iyong base. So with that, example natin, we have this 3 raised to 4, meaning to say the base here is 3. It indicates yung 4, which is you are going to multiply 4 times. Kaya nga 3 times 3 times 3 times 3, that is equal to 81. So yan na ngayon yung simplified answer natin with this 3 raised to 4. Okay, so with that, ano-ano ba yung kailangan natin aralin ngayon? So meron tayong 4 na law of exponent. For this, we have product of a power. Second, power of a power. Third, power of a product. And last one, quotient of a power. So ito lang muna ang ating aralin in grade 7. No? So we have to focus this on how to simplify the given expression to be able to come up with the multiplication and division next week. So there are many law of exponents, no, in your higher grade level, but this is focus lang muna natin. So with that, let's proceed to law of exponents for multiplication. Meron tayong tinatawag na the definition states for any real number wherein a is not equal to 0 and positive integers yung m and n natin. So for number 1, or that is a product of a power, so ito yung ating expression, no? We have a raised to m times a raised to n. So meaning to say, tinatawag din po itong product rule with same base. So, anong ibig sabihin itong product of a power? So, ang sabi dyan, copy the base and add the exponent. So, applicable lang to kapag parehas yung kanilang base. So, kung mapapansin natin, ang base nila is A. Okay? So, we have to copy the base kasi parehas sila. And then, we have to add the exponent. So, kaya nga, A raised to m plus n. Okay, apply na natin. Let's have example. I have here 2 raised to 2 times 2 raised to 4. Ano ang sabi doon sa ating rule? Copy the base kasi ang base natin ay 2. Okay, copy natin. And add the exponent. Ano ba yung exponent natin? That is 2 plus 4. And then i-add natin, what is the sum of 2 plus 4? That is 6. And what is the simplified of 2 raised to 6? Remember, i-multiply natin na 6 times yung base na 2. Kaya nga, this means 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. And that is equal to 64. So yan ngayon yung simplified na 2 raised to 2 times 2 raised to 4. Okay, so for number 2, another we have x raised to 5 times x raised to 4. Ang una natin titignan lagi dyan ay yung base. Since pare-parehas po yung base natin, yung x, ano ang sabi dun sa rule natin? Copy the base and add the exponent. Okay, so saan nang galing yung 1? Okay, kung titignan natin, di ba, 5, ito yon plus 1. Okay, kasi kapag ang ating base ay walang nakalagay na exponent, understood po na merong 1. Okay, that is simplified kasi. Kaya alam natin dapat merong 1 doon. Okay, kaya nga 5 plus 1 plus 4. And what is the sum of the exponent? That is 10. And therefore, since ang base natin dyan is letter or variable, yan na po yung final answer natin. Okay, let's have number 3. I have here x times x cubed y times x squared y raised to 4. Okay, all we have to do is titignan natin yung base. Okay, di ba meron tayong dalawang variables, yung x, y. Ibig sabihin lang yan, yung i-apply lang natin dyan yung product of a power kapag yung may magkapares na variable. So we have x, di ba? Ano ba yung exponent na i-add ko? Di ba meron tayong 1 dito? Kaya 1 plus 3 plus 2. Okay, kaya nga, that is how you add the given exponent of x. And yung y naman natin, punta tayo sa y, ito yon, di ba merong 1 dito? 1 plus 4. And that is. And then, i-simplify natin yung exponent or i-add natin. That is equal to x raised to 6, kasi pag in-add natin yan, and yung y naman ay y raised to 5. Ibig sabihin nga, kapag magkadikit po yung letter or variable, that is the multiplication. Kaya nga, the final answer is x raised to 6, y raised to 5. Yan na po yung answer natin. Okay, another example, I have here negative 2r raised to 4 times 3r raised to 5 times 3r raised to 2. Okay, so kung mapapansin natin dyan, di ba, paano yan? Meron po siyang numerical coefficient. Okay, when we say numerical coefficient is a number in front of the variable or the literal coefficient. All we have to do is i-multiply natin yung number or yung numerical coefficient. So we have this negative 18. Okay, di ba pag binultiply natin ito, negative 2 times 3, that is negative 6. Negative 6 times 3, negative 18. Kaya kailangan ma-recall natin yung integers sa multiplication rule. And then, since pare-pares yung kanilang base na r, we have to copy the r. And then, ano ang sabi doon? After you copy the same base, i-add natin yung exponent. Ano ba exponent nila? We have 4 plus 5 plus 2. And what is the simplified? That is negative 18 r raised to 11. Okay, so yan na po yung final answer. And for number 5, I have here 2pq raised to 2 or square times negative 2p cubed q to the 5th times negative p cubed r. Okay, so kapag meron po tayong numerical coefficient, we have to multiply first before we do the copy the base and add the exponent. Okay, ito, i-multiply po natin yung 2, negative 2, tapos negative 1. Di ba kapag wala pong coefficient na number, understood na meron pong 1. Kaya we have to multiply 2 times negative 2, that is negative 4. Times negative 1, kaya positive 4 na po siya. Okay? And we have to copy the base. Ano ba yung kakopy natin? Di ba meron exponent si, ayan, si P, 1, tapos yung 3, tsaka yung 1 again. So that is, okay, magiging 5 na po yun. Di ba? Pag in-add natin, 1 plus 3, 4 plus 1, kaya 5. Doon naman tayo sa Q. Okay, add natin. We have this. Q square, meron tayong 2 plus 5, 7 na yon, plus 3. That is equal to 10. E paano si R? Wala naman siyang same base. Mag-isa lang siya. Okay. Kapag wala, ang gagawin lang po natin ay i-bring down or kukopyahin lang natin. Okay? So, hindi mo pwedeng i-add yung exponent niya doon sa iba pa kasi hindi niya same. Okay, or hindi niya kapares. So meaning to say, if we are going to multiply this numerical coefficient, the product of this is positive 4. And then, i-copy na lang po natin ito kasi nga na-simplify na natin yung exponent nila. So therefore, we have 4p raised to 5, q raised to 10, tsaka yung r. Meaning to say, okay, yan na po yung final answer natin. Okay, another we have this, negative 3ab squared times 4a cubed b raised to 5. Okay, all we have to do is, di ba, sabi doon, i-multiply po muna natin yung kanilang numerical coefficient. What is the product of negative 3 and positive 4? That is equal to negative 12. And proceed na now natin, di ba, copy the base, okay, and add the exponent. Ano ba yung same base nila? Yung a. Okay, ano ba exponent? Diba merong 1 dito? Kaya 1 plus 3, that is equal to 4, di ba? And b naman, di ba same base nila ito. I-add natin yung b na raised to 2, 2 plus 5. Okay, therefore, isimplify na natin yung exponent. That is negative 12, a raised to 4, and b raised to 7. So yan na po yung ating final answer for the given number 6. So for number 7, I have here 3xy squared times negative 2ay cubed x raised to 5 times 4bxy cubed. Okay, kung mapapansin natin, di ba, meron na tayong tatlong imumultiply. Okay, non-numerical coefficient. So basta alam natin, we have to multiply 3 times negative 2 times 4. Kaya ang solution natin, ito yan. Okay, meaning to say, that is multiplication. And copy the base. Ano ba yung same base natin dyan? Yung x, di ba? So ano yung i-add natin sa x na exponent? We have this, di ba? Merong 1 dito. Tapos meron tayong 5. Tapos merong 1 again. So meaning to say, yun po ang i-add natin. Kaya that is 7. Okay, dito naman tayo sa y. So ito, 2 plus 3 plus 3. And that is equal to 8. Okay, so and then we also have a. Paano si a? Wala naman akong same base. Okay, remember, we have to copy lang. Also with b, kasi wala namang b dyan na pwedeng i-add or wala siyang same base. So meaning to say, kapag sinimplify natin to, i-multiply na natin yung numerical coefficient. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6 times 4, that is equal to negative 24. And then, i-copy na lang natin yung ating x raised to 7, y raised to 8, tsaka yung ab. Okay? Kasi na-simplify na natin. So, meaning to say, that is now the final answer. Okay, we're done with number 1. So, let's proceed now to power of a power. Ano naman ang ibig sabihin ng power of a power? So, ito po yung ating expression for this. A raised to m to the power of n ang ibig sabihin nun. Ibig sabihin niyan, yung exponent ni a na base, i-multiply mo dun sa power. Kaya nga siya power na power pa. Di ba? Ang lakas. Okay, ibig sabihin niyan, it is also called power raised to a power. I-multiply po natin. Yun yung ibig sabihin. So, it simply states that copy the base and multiply the exponents naman. Okay, so ito yung ating magiging rule dyan. Copy the base and multiply natin yung ating exponent doon sa power na nasa labas. Kaya a raised to mn, minultiply natin. Okay, so example natin, I have here 2 raised to 2 to the power of 3. Okay, anong sabi doon? Copy the base and multiply the exponent. Ang base natin dyan is 2. Okay, anong gagawin doon sa exponent? Tsaka doon sa power na nasa labas, i-multiply po natin yung 2 times 3. And therefore, we have to simplify 2 raised to 6 na siya kasi 2 times 3 is 6. And therefore, remember, we have to multiply the base 6 times kasi 6 po yung exponent. So that is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times. So and that is equal to 64. So that is now the final answer. Okay, so for number 2, I have here x raised to 4 to the power of 2. Okay, remember, just copy the base. Yung base natin dyan is x and multiply the exponent. So 4 times 2. Kapag sinimplify natin dyan, that is equal to x raised to 8. Okay, for number 3 example, I have here y raised to 3 or y cubed to the power of 7. So all we have to do is copy the base, y, and multiply natin yung kanilang exponent. We have 3 times 7, and therefore we have y raised to 21. Okay, so for number 4, we have 5 raised to 2 or 5 square raised to the power of 2. Okay, sabi doon, di ba, copy the base, yung 5, tapos multiply mo yung exponent do sa power na nasa labas. Kaya that is 2 times 2, that will become 5 raised to 4. But take note, since ang base po natin ay number, we have to simplify. Meaning to say, multiply natin yung 5 na 4 times. Kaya nga, meaning to that is 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. And that is equal to 625. So yan na po yung final answer natin. Using the power of a power. Tandaan natin, minimultiply yung exponent doon sa power na nasa labas. Okay, so for number 3, we have this power of a product. Diba? Kanina power pa power. Ngayon naman power of a product. So ito yung ating expression. Then we have AB to the power of N. Okay, ibig sabihin yan, i-erase natin, no? So It is also called product raised to a power. Okay. Ibig sabihin niyan, yung product kasi na tinatawag dyan, yung base. Pag minultiply mo si AB, okay, i-raise natin yung bawat isa dyan doon sa exponent or power na nasa labas. Kumbaga, i-distribute natin one by one. Okay, kaya si N, i-distribute mo kay A, ganun din doon sa B. Okay. So meaning to say, ano naman ang ibig sabihin nito? The product of its factors, ang factors kasi sila, no? So raised to the same power. Yun yung N natin. Kaya ang sabi dyan, A raised to N, i-distribute natin, tsaka B raised to N. Okay. Ni-raise natin, no? Minultiply them. Okay, kasi nga 'di ba? Ang exponent ni A is 1, ang exponent ni B is 1. Kaya nga 1 times N is N, 1 times B ay 1 times N same B same. Okay. Next example natin for number 1, xy raised to 2. Okay, remember, kapag walang nakalagay po na exponent sa ating base, understood meron po siyang 1. Kaya nga ilalagay muna natin 1, no? But you have to remember this. Hindi na natin nilalagay, no? But nilagay ko lang para makita natin bakit nagkaroon ng 1 dyan. So we have x raised to 1. Ibig sabihin yan, i-multiply mo doon sa exponent ni x na 1. Kaya nga that is x raised to 1 to the power of 2. Okay, kaya multiply natin. Doon naman sa y natin. Okay, y raised to 1, multiply mo naman doon sa power na 2 exponent. So we have to simplify 1 times 2, kaya 2 yon. Kaya nga we have x raised to 2, tsaka y raised to 2. Okay, since ito po ay letter or variable, that is now the final answer. Pero kapag naka-number po yan yung base natin, we have to expand and then simplify. Okay, so with that, let's proceed to number 2. How about this one? X squared y raised to the power of 3. Ibig sabihin yan, yung 3, yung nasa labas power kasi i-distribute mo dito. I-multiply mo sa exponent ni x na 2. Ganon din dito. Multiply mo sa exponent ni y na 1. So meaning to say, okay, so we have this x raised to 2, i-multiply mo yung 2 doon sa 3 na nasa labas. Kaya nga, that is the solution. And also 1, di ba? 1 yung exponent ni y. Kaya multiply mo yung 1 doon sa power na nasa labas. Kaya 3. Meaning to say, we have to simplify the exponent. 2 times 3, that is x raised to 6. And also 1 times 3, that is y raised to 3. So therefore, yan na po yung final answer natin. Okay, let's have example. I have here number 3, a cubed b squared to the power of 4 or raised to the power of 4. Meaning to say, we have to distribute the power 4 doon sa exponent ni a na cube at doon sa exponent ni b na square. So therefore, we have a raised to 3, i-multiply natin doon sa 4. And also, b raised to 2, i-times natin doon sa 4. And therefore, we have to simplify. What is 3 times 4? Kaya we have a raised to 12 or to the power of 12. And what is 2 times 4? That is 8. Kaya nga b raised to 8. Meaning to say the final answer is a raised to 12 times b raised to 8. Take note, kapag magkadikit yung letter, that's multiplication. They are factors. Okay, so for number 4, I have here 3a to the 4th power b raised to 2 or square. I-distribute natin. Remember, ang 3 natin dyan, this is a base kasi di ba numerical coefficient. Understood, the exponent of this is 1. Ibig sabihin kasama po siya dyan, i-distribute natin, i-multiply natin doon. Same with the exponent of a na 4 at doon sa b. Okay, so meaning to say, yung 3 raised to 1, multiply natin sa 2. Same with a raised to 4, multiply natin yung 4 doon sa 2. Same with b raised to 1, multiply natin yung 2. Kaya nga, di ba sabi doon, same power yung minumultiply natin. Kaya nga, we have to simplify first the exponent. What is 1 times 2? That is 2, di ba? Kaya nga, 3 raised to 2. What is 4 times 2? That is 8. Kaya nga, a raised to 8. What is 1 times 2? That is 2. Kaya nga, b raised to 2. Meaning to say, kung mapapansin natin, di ba, hindi pa po yan yung final answer. We have to simplify what is 3 raised to 2. Ibig sabihin niyan, 3 times 3, di ba? Twice. Kasi ang base natin dyan, you're going to multiply twice. Okay, so that is 9a raised to 8b squared. Okay, so, and for the last one, we have here 4r cubed s raised to 5t squared to the power of 3. Okay, remember, ang exponent ni 4 dito is 1. We have to distribute 1 by 1. Multiply natin dito. Same with this sa r. Exponent niya dito rin sa s, tsaka dito sa t. Okay, so meaning to say, ang exponent ni 4 dyan is 1. Kaya nga, multiply natin yung 1 doon sa 3. Okay, then sa r naman, di ba, 3 yan, multiply natin sa 3. And sa s naman, multiply natin yung 5 doon sa 3. Okay, and also dun sa t, multiply natin yung exponent niya na 2 times 3. Remember, same power yung minumultiply natin. Sa exponent ng bawat isa doon sa loob ng parenthesis. Kaya nga, what is 1 times 3? Okay, that is 3, di ba? Kaya nga 4 raised to 3. What is 3 times 3? That is 9, di ba? Kaya nga r raised to 9. Tapos dito naman sa s, what is 5 times 3? That is 15. Kaya nga s raised to 15. What is 2 times 3? That is 6. Kaya nga that is t raised to 6. But take note, dapat lagi natin tinignan kung meron ba siyang numerical coefficient. We have to simplify, meaning to say 4 times 4 times 4. Kasi 3 times siya, no? The exponent is 3. Kaya nga that is equal to 64. R raised to 9, S raised to 15, T raised to 6. Yan na po yung final answer natin. Okay, for the last one, ito naman, yung first three lot exponent natin na binanggit kanina, ginagamit lang po yon sa multiplication. Ito naman, laws of exponents for division. Ang tawag naman doon ay quotient of a power. Okay, ano naman ang ibig sabihin nito? It also called quotient rule with same base. So, ito po yung ating, okay, just simply copy the base and subtract the exponent. Diba? Kung kanina sa product of a power, copy the base and add the exponent. Kapag sa division naman, copy the base, subtract the exponent. Yun yung kaibahan nila. So we have 3 conditions. Dito sa quotient of a power, meron tayong 3 conditions. Kailangan malaman natin. First, if m is greater than n. Ibig sabihin niyan, mas malaki po yung value ni m kaysa kay n. Ano ang magiging rule natin dyan? Take note of this. Meron tayong fraction, tinatawag kasi nasa division po tayo, no? A raised to m divided by a raised to n. Kung titignan natin, di ba, dapat kapag mas malaki yung value ng exponent ni numerator kaysa kay denominator, we have to use this rule. Ibig sabihin yan is equal to a raised to m minus n. Isusubtract lang natin. Okay, ibig sabihin yan, copy the base, di ba? Copy the base, subtract the exponent. Kaya nga copy yung a, tapos subtract mo si m minus n. Okay. Example natin, I have here x raised to 7 divided by x raised to 3. Diba sabi doon, copy the base, applicable lang to kapag same base sila. Okay, copy yung x natin kasi same base. What are we going to do with the exponent? Isusubtract natin, diba? That is 7 minus 3. Ano yung difference nila? That is 4. Kaya nga, that is not the final answer. X raised to 4. Di ba? Ganun lang siya. If the value of m is greater than n. Okay, second condition natin. What if naman yung m is less than n? Ibig sabihin, mas maliit naman yung value ni m na exponent kaysa kay n. Okay, so we have here a raised to m divided by a raised to n. Ang gagawin lang natin dyan, i-reciprocal natin. Okay, pag ni-reciprocal po natin yan, magkakaroon po tayo ng 1 over, binaliktad po natin yung ating exponent. Diba? Kung mapapansin nyo dito, m minus n, kapag mas maliit kasi yung value ni m, ibig sabihin yan, babaliktarin po natin. Anong tawag doon? Ni-reciprocal lang natin. Okay, kaya nagkaroon po ng 1 dyan. Kaya nga n minus m, binaliktad natin. So kaya dapat maging positive kasi nga hindi pwedeng maging negative ang exponent ng final answer natin. We have to reciprocal to make it positive. Yun yung ibig sabihin. So let's have example. I have here x raised to 3 or x cubed divided by x raised to 7. Kung mapapansin natin, di ba? Yung given dito sa ating first condition, mas mataas yung exponent ni numerator. Pagdating dito naman sa second condition na example ko, mas maliit yung value ng exponent natin. Kaya nga siya magiging negative. Kaya nga we have to reciprocate, no? Or babaliktarin mo yung kanilang exponent. Kaya nga 1 divided by 7 minus 3. Kasi nga mas malaki yung nasa denominator na exponent. Kaya binaliktad natin. Okay, so therefore, we have to subtract the exponent, that is 4. So meaning to say, the final answer is 1 over x raised to 4. Diba? Naging positive siya. Yun po yung kaibahan niya dito sa first condition, dito sa second condition. Kapag ang exponent ng ating numerator is less than, always fraction yung sagot natin. Okay, what if this equal sila, no? Okay, we have this third condition. If m is equal to n, paano kung nagkataon para yung value ng exponent natin sa denominator at numerator? We have to use this. A raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to. Okay, ganun din, subtract natin, di ba? Copy the base and subtract the exponent. But since parehas yung kanilang value ng exponent, syempre kapag minus mo yan, 0. And what is the value of raised to 0? That is 1. Tandaan natin na any number raised to 0 is 1. Kahit 1 million yan, erase mo sa 0, 1 pa rin yan. Okay, so let's have example. X raised to 7 divided by x raised to 7. Siyempre, anong sabi sa rule? Copy the base, yung x, tapos subtract mo yung exponent nila kasi parehas. What is 7 minus 7? Diba 0 yan? Kaya what is x raised to 0? Oh, the answer is 1. Kasi nga, yun po yung third condition natin. Kapag ang value na exponent sa numerator mo, parehas dun sa denominator na exponent. Lagi pong 1 ang sagot dun. Okay, so let's have another. We have this. 4y raised to 8 divided by 4y cubed. Okay, anong sabi doon sa rule natin? Copy the base and subtract the exponent. But in this problem, paano kung meron tayong numerical coefficient? I-divide muna natin yan before we proceed to the rule. Okay, what is 4 divided by 4? Okay, di ba 1 yon? And proceed na tayo doon sa first condition natin kasi mas malaki yung value ni exponent sa numerator. Kaya nga, so subtract natin. Copy the base, subtract natin. 8 minus 3. And what is the difference? Kaya nga, ang answer natin dyan is y raised to 5. Kasi di ba, 8 minus 3, 5 yun. Saan nagpunta si 1? Okay, tandaan natin. 1 times y raised to 5 is y raised to 5 na yon. Nawala na po si 1 kasi nga ang rule natin sa algebra, kapag 1 na kasi ang numerical coefficient, no need to write. Understood po, merong 1 dyan. Nakasimplified po kasi siya. Okay, let's have number 2. 10x raised to 4 divided by negative 2x raised to 7. Okay, all we have to do is i-divide muna natin yung numerical coefficient. What is 10 divided by negative 2? Okay, di ba? That is equal to negative 5. Kasi remember, different signs sa division. And i-copy natin yung base. Ang titignan natin dyan yung x kasi pares silang x. Subtract natin yung exponent. Okay, di ba? Kapag walang exponent yung ating variable or number, merong 1 dyan. Kaya nga 4 minus 1 is this. And paano si 7? Eh wala naman akong same base. Ika-copy ko lang siya. Remember? So that is, ilalagay natin sa ilalim kasi nandyan po siya sa denominator. And then we can now simplify. What is 4 minus 1? Diba? That is 3. Kaya nga that is, the final answer is negative 5x cubed divided by y raised to 7. Hindi na po pwedeng i-simplify yung ating variable na x at y kasi magkaiba sila. Diba? Sabi doon, if they have the same base lang. Okay, next number. What if the given example is 5x raised to 4 y squared to the power of 3 divided by 25x raised to 9 y raised to 7? Okay, kung mapapansin natin, di ba, in-apply po dito yung dalawang rule. Okay, yung power of a power kanina, yung nabanggit natin, di ba? Tsaka yung division, yung quotient of a power. Kaya nga, meaning to say, i-simplify muna natin yung merong power na nasa labas. I-distribute muna natin. We have this one. Diba may exponent dyan na 1 si 5. Kaya nga that is 5 cube na yan. Kaya 1 times 3 kaya 3 yan. Kaya 5 cube. Dito naman sa 4. 4 times 3 kaya nga copy the Okay, so nauna siya, no? Lumabas si 6. Kaya ibig sabihin yan, 2 times 3, yung y kasi is 2. Kaya that is 6. Dito naman sa ating x, 4 times 3 kaya 12. And then, copy lang muna natin yung denominator natin. Step by step tayo. And then, you can now apply the quotient of a power. Okay, but before that, kasi di ba meron pa tayong ano dito, simplify natin. What is 5 cube? Okay, di ba ibig sabihin ng 5 cube? Okay, common error ito ha. Do not multiply 5 times 3, which is mali, no? Ibig sabihin yan, 5 times 5 times 5. Kaya nga, that is equal to 125. In-expand natin, no? X raised to 12, y raised to 6. Kinapi lang muna natin. Same with denominator. Para step by step tayo masundan. And therefore, we can now apply the quotient of a power. What is 125 divided by 25? Okay, that is equal to 5. And then, yung 12 natin dyan, di ba? Same base sila na x. All we have to do is, iso-subtract natin dito. 12 minus 9, kaya i-3 ito. Bakit dyan ko nilagay dyan sa numerator? Kasi nga, mas malaki po yung value ni numerator na exponent sa x. And dito naman sa y, di ba? Sabi doon, kapag mas maliit yung value na exponent sa numerator, babalik na rin mo. Kaya nga, 8 minus 6, that is 2. Kaya nandito po siya sa baba. Or meaning to say, kung saan yung mas malaki, doon mo ilalagay exponent. So therefore, the final answer is 5x cubed divided by y raised to 2 or y squared. Okay, let's have example number 4. I have here 4y cubed to the power of 3 divided by 2y raised to 5. Okay, all we have to do is, dalawa yung rule natin i-apply, no? Apply first yung power pa power before you do the quotient of a power, no? We have to multiply first, distribute yung power doon sa exponent sa nasa loob. Okay, we have this 4. Okay, di ba? Meron siyang 1. 1 times 3, that is 3. And dito naman sa y, di ba? 3 times 3. Yung y, that is 9. And, okay, take note, paano to? Di ba lahat yan? Naka-parenthesis. Kasama po yung nasa denominator. Okay, so we're done with that. Dito tayo. Ibig sabihin yan, yung 3, ganun din, didistribute mo din dito sa 2. Kaya nga, that is 2 raised to 3. Merong 1, di ba? 1 times 3. Kasama po kasi siya sa naka-parenthesis. And also yung 5 times 3, that is equal to 15. And therefore, you can now simplify the 4 raised to 3. Ibig sabihin niya, multiply mo yung 4 na 3 beses sa sarili niya. Kaya nga, that is equal to 4 times 4 times 4. Ganon din yung ating 2 times 2 times 2. And therefore, that is equal to 64y raised to 9 divided by 8y raised to 15. Okay, therefore, you can now divide. What is 64 divided by 8? That is 8 over y raised to 6. Saan nanggaling yung 6? Sinubtract po natin, di ba? 15 minus 9, kaya 6. Bakit sa denominator nakalagay yung exponent? Kasi po mas malaki po yung exponent na nasa denominator na y. Okay, ibig sabihin, yun lang titignan natin. Okay, so with that, let's have number 5. 3a squared b. Multiply to 5ab cubed divided by negative 3a raised to 5b. Ibig sabihin yan, we have to apply first the product of a power, no? Okay, ibig sabihin yan, we have to multiply first the numerator of this fraction doon sa given natin expression sa nasa labas. Okay, meaning to say, what is 3 times 5? Okay, that is positive 15. And then, okay, di ba, pare silang may A. Anong sabi dun sa rule natin sa product of a power? We have to copy the base, which is A, and then add exponent. Kaya nga, di ba, 2 plus 1, may exponent si A dyan na 1. Kaya nga, that is 3. And yung B natin, di ba, may 1 na exponent si B. Kaya 1 plus 3, that will become B raised to 4. And copy mo lang muna yung nasa denominator sa fraction. And then, take note, pwede natin i-divide to. 15 divided by negative 3. What is the quotient? That is negative 5. And then, you can apply the quotient of a power, no? A, same base sila. Copy mo yung A, tapos isubtract mo exponent. Okay, so that is 5 minus 3, that is equal to 2. Kaya nga, ilalagay mo yung a raised to 2 sa baba, sa denominator, kasi mas malaki po yung exponent ni a sa denominator natin. Okay, and for the b naman, copy the base b and then subtract the exponent. Remember, meron po tayong exponent na 1 dito. Kaya nga 4 minus 1, that is equal to 3. Saan po ilalagay yung b raised to 3? Doon po sa numerator kasi mas malaki yung exponent ni numerator na exponent. Okay, so with that, yan na po yung final answer natin. Okay, so I hope you learned something and we'll see you next time.